Pagi, selamat pagi, selamat pagi. Pagi ini kita coba live lagi, teman-teman. Kita mau push rank dari divisi 3 ke divisi 2 untuk eFootball Phase 5. Eh, Oke, kita mulai. Kita lihat di daily gamenya. Kita coba keberuntungan nih. Oke. Tanggung amat, tinggal 2 lagi tuh. Ya, kita coba langsung push rank, teman-teman. Kita push rank, sekarang kita udah main 27 kali. 10 kali menang, 7 kali draw, dan 10 kali kalah. Saat ini kita main menggunakan tim bercelana yang saat ini kita bawa para pemain legendaris dan pemain-pemain baru. Cuma hanya Kylian Mbappe yang pemain mudanya kita bawa. Yang lainnya semua seniornya sama legendaris semua nih. Oke, kita coba kemenangan kita nih, teman-teman. Langsung ke match. Kita cari lawannya. Semoga dapat lawan yang cukup lumayan bagus. Lawan yang cukup lumayan bagus. Lawan yang cukup lumayan bagus. Musuhnya ternyata menggunakan formasi. Dia ingin sundulan nih. Oke. Ngeri nih. Kita harus hadang dulu nih dia nih. Kita mainin si Oke, kita coba strikernya si kita coba Mbappe deh. Kita coba Pele. Selamat pagi yang baru join di channel gue Rans Camping 27. Welcome. Enjoy the show, enjoy the game. Kali ini kita lagi mau push rank dari divisi 3 ke divisi 2. Kita pakai formasi 5-2-2-1 dengan pelatih Fabio Capello. Kita pakai tim berselana. Kabar dulu. Oh, ternyata.
One of the most adventurous fullbacks around, Peter. He's definitely come a long way since he had to go to Germany to look for first team opportunities. That move actually aided his development in a very big way, as it happens, especially.
Ternyata mereka benar-benar menggunakan taktik sundulan, teman-teman. Taktik dari sayap. Nice. Terlalu cepat. Oke. Sat. Cakep. Panik dia. Panik.
And he's managed to gift it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chiellini. Passes short and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Some really good ball movement. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Mundur.
He is through here.
Cakep Buffon. Passingnya dulu.
A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. And this is Nedved. Back to the keeper it goes.
Santai, kita santai aja. Ada Maldini di sini. Rijkaard ke Mateus. Asing lagi. Urus saja. Sayang sekali. Bantunya tidak berguna. Rijkaard masih menghadang. Wah, mantap. Bagus banget Maldini bermain hari ini. Ada Pele lari ke depan sana. Pele. Masih Pele. Sayang sekali.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bagus, Ronaldinho. Cantik sekali. Ronaldinho, wah.
And they're not going to make any further
sayang
progress
sekali.
Flashes it up, he goes.
Kebobolan, sayang sekali.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Passing dari Thuram ke Mateus terlalu jauh sekali. Luar biasa emang.
Dunk does really well there. He is strong. Gives it back. Carvajal. Ball driven towards the big header.
Ngeri sundulan-sundulannya nih.
He's having a shot. Mateus. Rijkaard. Now it's Pele.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that is a little undercooked. Barella, it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a
Nice
good
defense,
block
nice
at the
defense.
expense of a corner.
Nice defense. Berat juga ini, berat musuhnya nih.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ekitike.
No, not quite.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Alah, passing.
Dunk.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Carvajal. Gnabry. Looking for options for movement. Lovely feet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Berat. Palanya dapat mulu dia.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Mateus.
Yes.
Nedved.
That's good play from him.
He could be in here. But can he finish?
Mam.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a decent clearance. Nedved. Pele. Shapes to
Oh, Pele. Nice goal. Nice pass from Nedved.
That is
Luar biasa.
so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Nice half.
The first half.
Luar biasa, teman-teman.
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference.
Ball positionnya kita 52%, musuh 48%. Shot targetnya sama-sama 2. Oke. Kita coba sama deh.
That's a really interesting game and they head in at
Thank you yang sudah join. Welcome di Rans Gaming 27 channel. Kali ini kita lagi main eFootball, lagi push rank dari divisi 3 mau ke divisi 2. Musuhnya lagi ganti formasi. Oh, ke kiri sekarang dia ganti kiri. Oke. Sip. Oke lah. Bismillah.
Liverpool kick off the second half. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Nedved. Now it's Pele. Roberto Carlos. Ekitike.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos receives it in a... He rises!
Kacau sundulannya, luar biasa. Berhasil dia. Nice.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mateus. That's a sharp pass. And this is Pele. And here's Nedved. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Nyaris dua kali passing yang sama.
To press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Salah lewat. Bahaya.
There's the delivery. Can he finish?
Ngeri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Serginho. Spread it left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus.
Nice.
It's been slipped through.
Bahaya sekali.
Just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he shoots!
Cakep banget itu.
They are queuing up to have a go here.
Sayang.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Formasi kita.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 3, el dorsal 8, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal 7.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. What a throw in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's found a way. There's the shot! And yes, it's there!
Oh, nice pass from Nedved. Nice pass from Ibrahimovic kepada Nedved. Nice shot. Kita defense, teman-teman. Defense saja. Defense saja kita. Oh, lewat ya.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals.
Sayang sekali.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Pele.
Nice.
Rijkaard.
Nice. Wih, sedor. Gol! Ibrahimovic.
That is a gem.
Gol, 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 gol.
Absolute gem. They've done it.
Nice goal from
It was coming.
Ibrahimovic.
They have their reward.
Guys, kita defense saja.
Truly wonderful strike.
Defense saja.
Decorated with dip and curl.
Masih ditangkap oleh Buffon.
Mbappe clearly wanted to level things
Nice.
up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get
Ngapain?
Roberto Carlos delivers.
Cakep.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Wow.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mau pasang lagi.
And here's Neto.
Bisa dia.
Stitch defending, but that'll do.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's crossed into the middle.
Cakep.
Oh, red. Nice interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rijkaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Beckenbauer. And he welcomes it in. Shot!
Nedved, nice goal. 2 goals from Nedved.
2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So that's it.
Yes, nice goal.
So the winners bullish and
Luar biasa, permainan luar biasa. Thank you buat musuh, luar biasa permainannya, bagus juga. Keren. 50-50% ball positionnya. Shot kita 5, dapat gol 4. Dia shotnya 8. Golnya 2. Alhamdulillah. Dapat poin. Oke, nanti kita tukar nih poinnya nih. Buat yang baru join di Rans Gaming 27 channel, thank you. Boleh dibantu subscribe and share ke hak layak ramai masyarakat. Oke, kali ini kita lawan musuh yang rankingnya 170 kayaknya. Wah, lawannya Adriano. 4-2-1-3. Oke. Dua, 1-3. Wah, enak juga nih. Terus pakai ini juga nih. Oke, sekarang kita mainkan Ibrahimovic dari awal. Kemudian kita coba Gullit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there.
It's Salah! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Vieira. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bale. He's picked his way through.
There's much frustration as the...
Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Nedved. That's been slipped through. Ibrahimovic! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Ibrahimovic. Mohamed Salah. Albertini. He's gone for goal. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Dunk cuts it out. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Kagawa. Mohamed Salah. Oh, this is a great position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mateus. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And this is Nedved. Vinicius Junior. Now Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag. Tries a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Maicon. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. And he was quick to react. Koeman. Mateus. That's Maldini. Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. Vinicius Junior. Albertini. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. He can run onto that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Maicon's cross. That's a decent clearance. And it's Vieira. Nedved proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's had it nicked away. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could
Oh, Ibrahimovic.
And you know, this could well prove to be a
Nice.
match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's onside. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Mateus. Now it's Nedved. Vieira. Now it's Puskas. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Puskas! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 17.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mateus, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Nedved, look at this, shot a goal! He scored!
Oh, Pele!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim.
Ternyata musuhnya
A very good night.
menyerah. Musuhnya menyerah, kawan-kawan. Kita dapat 3-0.
Que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido.
Nice. Udah 12 kali menang, 7 kali seri, 10 kali kalah. Selamat datang buat yang baru join di Rans Gaming 27 channel. Kali ini kita lagi main eFootball push rank dari divisi 3 ke divisi 2. Saat ini kita udah di rating 1460, jadi butuh 40 poin lagi bisa nyampe 1500 biar bisa naik ke divisi 2. Kali ini gue bawa tim bercelana. Kita pakai timnya Barcelona, kemudian pelatihnya kita pakai Fabio Capello. Musuh pakai Batistuta sama Michael Owen. Wah, berat. Ini berarti kita harus pakai 4-3-1-2. Oke. Oke, kita coba pakai formasi ini aja. Ini aja kita. Michael Owen. Ternyata seleksinya gitu. Kita coba ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Semoga menang.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking...
Ngeri banget Batistutanya. Lewat. Canggih.
They just didn't anticipate on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious
Ngeri.
finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Salah.
Nice looking ball.
Ri
That's good
Owen.
vision. Danger
Kok ke
averted for
situ?
now. Ball's gone out of
Baresi.
play.
Salah paham.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Pele gets into some space.
Pele.
And
Set,
this is
set.
Ibrahimovic. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chiellini. Looking tidy in possession here. Batistuta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Isco. Oh, that's neat.
Ri.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Batistuta. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Flashes it across. Buffon deals with that nice and simple.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two.
Isco! Thuram.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rijkaard tries making a foray down the right. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Throw in. Serves up across. Now it's Owen. Isco. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Club America clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
30 minutes gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Carvajal gets rid without sophistication. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Xavi Alonso. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Isco. Seedorf. Thuram wins the duel this time. Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Seedorf! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. And they've caught Reed. Camavinga. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Looking for the run. This is Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That'll be a throw-in. Mateus. Owen. Now it's Batistuta. Isco, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Batistuta. There's the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the And the first 45 minutes.
Biasa, Batistutanya luar biasa.
On the first half.
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Cambio.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rijkaard. And it's Carvajal. That is ended up in no man's land. Nedved. Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Seedorf. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Davids. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pelé. And he's in on goal. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Club America can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle.
Shot a goal! They've done it!
Pele. Whew.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That
Terus
is
satu gol lagi.
supreme.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pele going
Nice.
face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. Camavinga gets it away. Mateus. And it's played in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Great shot! Nyaris banget Batistutanya.
And the keeper has
Gokil.
reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
Ngeri.
And he's taking no chances there.
Ngeri.
And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely weighted ball. Showing good feet. And the ball is out of play. Club America appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pele, Nedved, shooting
Mam
chance!
Allahu Akbar.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Número 22.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And this is Nedved.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Raul. And it's Camavinga. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Carvajal. He's gone forward. Owen is onto it in a flash. Owen. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Nedved. Now it's Batistuta. Beckenbauer. Cleared away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Owen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming. Barcelona finding their passes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Raul receives it in a wide position.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Turan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Shit, man.
Beckenbauer.
Ah,
Maybe it.
kalah.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on
Yes,
another
good,
day,
good, good,
but
good.
alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
Gabriel Batistuta yang luar biasa. Empat kali menang. Satu kali kalah lagi. Yoi, Om Novan. Kita push rank Om Novan. Welcome, Om Novan. Dari mana, bro? Minggu-minggu ini nggak pacaran nih. Paling enak hari Minggu gini ya kan. Om Novan, Bro Novan habis ke gereja terus jalan sama Bokin. Ya, cakep itu. Oke, kali ini kita lawan kolektif strength-nya 3119. Dia pakai 4321. Wow. Main game Cihuy. Wah, main game apaan nih Om Novan? Game Cihuy. Kita ini dia strikernya. Kita coba pakai Mbappe. Wih, Assassin's Creed. Ya. Waktu itu gue pernah main tuh di PS4 tuh. Oke. Bro Novan, enjoy the game. Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you yang udah mampir di channel Rans Gaming 27.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
That has not gone well. And it's Lopez. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Thuram. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. And here's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's been shifted off it. Ronaldinho. Quarter of an hour played. Played back into the centre. And it's Lopez. Can he get on the end of this? Buffon claims comfortably. Mateus. Fermin gets a foot in here. McAllister. Has a shot! Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played for Chiellini. And it's Maldini. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho. Koeman. Mateus. Oh, good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's McAllister. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Oh, they can break here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, just skips past his man. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Guangdong United looking to pass their way through. Mateus, nicely spread. Ball is over the line.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Maldini. And that's a throw-in. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. That looks a good cross. Messi. And it's Lopez. Fermin. Shifted it to the flank.
There will be 1 minute
Some really good ball movement. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Nedved. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build
Musuh
on
mainnya
after the
agresif
break.
juga dia.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Fermin. Number 20, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 13, Erling Haaland. Number 11, Hazard.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. Mateus. Barcelona finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Buffon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Guangdong United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And that is having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number
Just
14.
eases him off the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Pepe. Rijkaard. And Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Rijkaard. Mateus. Beckenbauer. Tries to play it through. Hullet. He's found the way through. In it comes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. Mendes picks it up now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance for a shot! And that was very necessary.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nedved, he can run onto that. He's through, now is he in? Oh, shooting chance! Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Thinks about the shot. Nicely shaped cross. That's a decent clearance.
Guangdong United really aren't making anything.
Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
25,
Terrific header!
coming on the field.
And the lead stays intact, just.
Number 8.
Such a good opportunity,
Substitution.
Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's been slipped through. Great challenge, time to perfection.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in. He's picked his way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He steps in, and that's the real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hazard. Baresi. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Maldini spots it and intercepts. Haaland, and he's in on goal. And it's made it. There's the shot! Has another go! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
biasa. Menit terakhir dia bisa nyetain gol.
All square again into the dying minutes. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
Mas
balls.
Yuda,
This is football
welcome
at
Mas
its
Yuda.
finest.
Selamat hari Minggu. Kita
There's
push rank
nothing
dulu
quite
Mas
like
Yuda.
match day,
Yoi.
especially here.
Kartunya
This crowd
bagus-bagus,
doesn't do ordinary,
tapi mainnya
and we
biasa
should
aja
be in
nih.
for something very special.
Main juga Mas Yuda, ayo mainlah online. Welcome di Rans Gaming 27 channel. Kali ini kita mau coba naik ke divisi 2 untuk eFootball Phase5. Oh, main mobile. Ya. Gua mobile agak repot ininya. Arah-arahannya gue agak repot.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, Simons!
Nice.
Mbappe.
Agresif sekali musuhnya.
Kamavinga. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Mateus.
Salah.
To space. Davids.
Stop.
Rijkaard.
Oke, kita santai dulu. Atur dulu,
And it's
atur.
Rijkaard. Baresi. Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi Simons. Cash. Can he get it through? Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Shit. Oh, man.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any...
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester
Diam.
United!
Mbappe lari.
Manchester United take the lead.
Nice.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oke. Enggak menarik nih.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good ball, good take. Mateus. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! Davids.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Mbappe. And he will... Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
This is turning into a repeat
Van
offenders
Nistelrooy.
affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Nicked it back promptly. Mateus. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot!
Ooh.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard has created one goal already. Van Nistelrooy with the cross. Chiellini gets it clear. And it's Hazard. Van de Ven. Pele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. And that's a simple one for the keeper. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Xavi Simons. Cash is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
There will be one
Out towards the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Berat.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's
Satu kali
still
shot.
anybody's game here.
Nggak nyerang kita.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cash. Mbappe is firing after that one. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nedved. Oh, shooting chance! And that is quite
nice.
wonderful. A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are back in business.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cash.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Cash. And it's Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Gullit under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Nedved. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He might be in here. He's shapes to shoot. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this...
Davids! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's their second corner of the game. Has a shot! It's a goal!
Chiellini. Good goal from Chiellini. Nice. Chiellini, nice.
Triggered a collective
Good.
determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Davids. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Simons. Van Nistelrooy. Now Schlotterbeck. Van de Ven. Now it's Gullit. That's a shade optimistic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to...
And the shot! Rijkaard. Azar. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Cleared without complication. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. And it's Davids. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gullit receives it in a wide position.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That is ended up in no man's land. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga. Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He slings it in. Cleared away. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his...
And the finish! Batistuta. Nedved proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through here. Oh, cracking ball. Chouameni. Davids. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mateus. Nedved. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Chouameni, and it's Davids. Mateus. Chouameni. Indonesia, finding... And the shot! Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now there's... And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Mbappe! So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Messi picked out brilliantly. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! There it is! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to...
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
He's had a shot! And that has put paid to that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up.
Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chouameni. And it's Davids.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe. Batistuta. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Messi. Belletti. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Nedved. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. Cannavaro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ronaldinho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Cannavaro makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Un minuto de descuento.
Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Roberto Carlos. El dorsal 8, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, el dorsal 11.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mateus. Mbappe. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Right, little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Batistuta with 2 goals already to his name. Good ball over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for a runner. Thuram cuts it out. Chiellini. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. It's a searching pass. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Chouameni. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ibrahimovic. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. El dorsal 18. Se va a llevar a cabo.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Not the most accurate pass. Mateus. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely spread.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Batistuta. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Davids. Maldini cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mateus. And here's Nedved. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. That's been cut out, well played. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply...
Gila-gila, Batistuta dari tadi lagi on fire. Batistuta kita turun lagi ke angka 1388 guys. Berat musuhnya, berat. Ini terus. Nih. Tuh.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Eintracht Frankfurt have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Brilliantly cut out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game. But I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That's a super give and go. Roberto Carlos. And Koundé. Ruben Dias. And it's Gonzalez. Now Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's heaved it away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chiellini gets it away. Eintracht Frankfurt with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. Quality ball. Now it's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, important interception. And he can clear it away. Looking for the run. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Eto'o is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Some really good ball movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lewandowski delivers. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Mbappe, that's a cute ball. Cleared without hesitation. That's a throw. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Tries to play it through. Oh, cracking. Big chance! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
There will be 1 minute at a
Barca
time.
chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how...
There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Batistuta. Conte. And it's Eto'o. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pull it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Nedved. Knocks it into space. Mateus! Conte. And it's Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries a shot! It's fallen clearly here. It's there. And the second half is off to a flyer. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Neymar. It's a mighty effort!
Ooh.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Pullet attempts a clearance. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Neymar, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Battis, he's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Danger averted for now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Koeman gets over and intercepts. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played into space. Dinked through. Good read, needed to be.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Mbappe. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Eto'o going about things with real menace. And he's there to clear it. Pullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. Mateus could try. Great chance!
Oh, Babes Tuta.
And that should do it! Within sight
Goal.
of the finish line. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has
That
been
pass
indicated.
just didn't quite work.
Nice.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
It's Lewandowski!
Oh. Go,
And
go, go.
it's there! Drama at the for one more twist. What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much
Itu
harder
kali
for the
capek.
keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And we're done. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
And all that remains for me is...